Well, good morning everyone. This morning we're going to take a look at a drone by MJX RC. Now those guys make the really good bugs drones that I love. You've seen many reviews from me of bugs drones on this channel, and I have nothing but good things to say about those bugs drones. This morning I have a very inexpensive MJX RC drone, which is this one here. It's just this little plasticky thing. It's not usually their typical drone. However, it has the MJX RC quality in it because it's got some cool features, like it's got a little 720p camera in it. And what I really like is on the bottom here, it actually has optical flow. You see right here, this little thing? It's got a little camera that points down so it can stabilize in the air. And according to the specs, it says it can actually work up to 10 meters of height with that optical flow camera. That's pretty impressive for such a little thing. It also has a little slot in the back for a micro SD card. That means I can take the video right from here and capture it right on the micro SD card. Now it is kind of windy today. I don't know if you can see it in the trees behind me. There's like wind just blowing. Maybe my hair is moving. I don't know what hair I have left. It is kind of windy today, so I don't expect the optical flow to work that well. But I don't know because I've never tried this outdoors. This could be the very first flight of this drone. Also, it's got a really good battery in the back, one that you can pick up from any hobby store, and you get about 8 minutes of flight time with the included battery. If you want to fly longer, either buy a second battery or go to your hobby store and get a bigger battery. It will fit in the back. All right, let's try this out. So here's the drone, and here's the included controller. Now you do get a few more pieces, so let me show you a quick unboxing and we'll get back to the flying. The good people at MJX RC sent me this X708P drone. This is sort of their entry-level drone, inexpensive, low cost for people getting into drones, and it's a really good one. Certainly it has brush motors, not brushless. That keeps the cost down, but it does have a 720p camera, and on the bottom it actually has optical flow for stabilization. Let's do a quick unboxing. In the box you get the instructions, so you have the controller, the drone, some attachments and accessories. Here's the drone itself with the brush motors and a nice little pattern on the top. You got a 720p camera right here. This is for the video system to send the video signal to your phone. On the bottom of the drone you can see the optical flow camera right here. Right here you can put a micro SD card to record video direct from the 720p camera to your little micro SD for best image quality. You have some LED lights, and in the back is where the battery goes. And taking a quick look at the battery, we see right here it's a 3.7 volt 550 milliamp battery, which is pretty decent. You can buy these at your local hobby shop if you want extras. Battery's back inside. I'll just close this up and we're just going to weigh it. What are we at? 116 grams. Also in the box comes a set of prop guards for indoor flight, 4 spare propellers, the typical MJX RC attachment for your controller so you can hook your cell phone right here and watch the video feed from your actual drone, the little goodie bag with the charging system and a screwdriver. And finally you get the actual controller, which the little branding is already on it, and this will light up when you put batteries in it. It takes 4 AA batteries. Standing back here we have the drone. Here's the controller, and my phone is in here. It's got a little red button here. I don't know if you can see that red button. If I push it, we power on the motors, and I'm just gonna take it up. It's got 2 rates, slow rates and fast rates. So I'm checking out how well it stays here in the wind. And even with the optical flow system, it tends to move around, sort of like the Rise Tello does. Rise Tello has optical flow, but in the wind, it will just move with the wind. You actually have to control it a little bit. I'm going to change the rates here. There we go. I put it in faster rates so it can fight the wind. And now let me turn the camera on. Camera is on. All right, so there I am. You might notice I'm sort of at a, don't step on my bag here. You might notice, here, let's bring it down. You might notice I'm kind of at an angle in the image. Other than that though, have a look at the image that is coming out of this camera. This 720p camera is probably one of the better ones. The image is actually smooth because the drone flies so smooth. It's windy right now, and check out how smooth I am in the image. I'm just having it follow me around here. Well, it's just following me because I'm slowly moving the joystick. And so whichever way I walk is how I have it walking. There we go. So I can do all sorts of things. Well, now that I have it up and I have it in the higher rates, let's go check out some video footage of flying around here. So let's take it up. I don't know how it's going to do in the wind. Okay, I've got it going against the wind. It seems to be okay. Let me see. Oh no, I've got a pile of kids over there. I don't know if you can see this. There's a pile of football players back there, and they want to come and play football on this field I'm on. Can you see them? There they are down there. And they're all looking at me saying, what is that guy doing over there with his friggin' drone on our friggin' field? is take a look at how stable the image is. Come on back to me, there we go. So I'm having no problems flying this in the wind, so I have to give points for that to MJX RC. It is pretty windy. I don't know if you see my shirt flapping around in the wind here. Flight time with this is 8 minutes with the included battery. It has altitude hold. As you can see, it does not do flips. It does have headless mode for beginners. It does not have a return to home. It does have 2 speeds, indoor speed and an outdoor speed. I've got it on the outdoor speed right now. That's why I can boot around here the field. The range on this is 100 meters, so you can get some pretty decent flight range with this. I'm not going to take it too far because with the wind out here, if I go with the wind, it's going to go super fast, and then I have to fly against the wind and it's going to come back super slow. And it does have an auto land feature. There, I hit the auto land. There's a little beep. And there we go. That was not the auto land, that was the kill switch. There's only so many buttons I could hit. I had a 50-50 chance. I hit the kill switch. Hang on, let me show you the auto land. So now I want to do auto land, so I'll put it over something. Well, it's kind of low, but anyways. And I just hit the button. And there's auto land. So all in all, a really good drone. I do like the fact that the video quality is actually pretty decent. At least to my eyes, it looked pretty decent. And it records right to a micro SD card. I do like the fact that the batteries are interchangeable. You can get extra batteries or buy your own size. I like the fact there's little lights underneath. And I like the fact it has 2 speeds plus altitude hold. So you can fly it indoors and outdoors. This little optical float works perfect indoors. It will stay rock steady. But outdoors, with a little bit of wind in either direction, it's not going to stay rock steady. There is quite a bit of wind today, so this had no hope of working no matter what. So unfortunately, it doesn't work in the wind, the optical stabilization. All right, I don't have a store where to point everybody to where you can buy this drone, so I'm just going to link you to Amazon, and you can find a store on Amazon below. I've seen this drone advertised for all sorts of prices. It is definitely a very inexpensive drone. If you yourself know of a place where you can buy this drone around the web, around the world at a really low price, well then put a comment and add a link yourself so that other people can benefit from where you can get this drone at a low price. All right guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for more videos. I do have more MJX RC drones on the way for review. Some of their more expensive ones, but actually not super expensive, just really cool drones. So anyway, stay tuned for those.